I go by one name because 99% of all people reading both my names off a piece of paper screwed up. My middle name is Paolo. It's Italian for that guy. That guy. You ever spill ketchup in a person's eyeball? I have. I'm that guy. That's not what I came here to talk about. Anyway, here you got psycho X's, raise your hand. You got a psycho X? No psycho X? All of you that didn't raise your hand, you're the psycho X. Do you know that? That's true. It shouldn't be new information either. You know that. You're the mark in someone's life that I'm getting married after this. I can't fuck around with this anymore. A psycho X. Even if you think like, there's no way I could be a psycho. I was nothing but nice. You could be psychotically nice. You know that you could just nice your way into a relationship like that person you work with who does their job and nobody likes them and you can't fire him. It's like, how am I gonna? I had one girlfriend, and she was so nice and sweet, and I just fucking hated her. I couldn't stand her. You know what I mean? And the thing is, at the time, I was a stoner, big stoner, and I was late everywhere I went. Like I'd wake up at the time I was supposed to be wherever I was going, you know? Like that kind of late. She'd be crying every single time I was late, and I was late every time I saw her. So every time I visited her, she'd be in tears, and every time I'd be like, oh shit, I'm gonna break up with her today it's over. And then she's in tears, I'm like, I'm a fucking monster, I can't do it. I'd get there, and she'd sit on my lap all sweetly. Not like in a sweet way though, like a dog sits on your lap, it's like you're not going anywhere for like a while, like that. And she'd put on her favorite playlist, and she'd look right into my eyeballs, and she'd sing the whole playlist. She'd sing, staring into my eyes. Look at this is awkward. I'm doing it as many people as I can. It's so awkward. Dogs know social cues. You ever try to stare your dog in the eye? They're like, still looking at me. What do you want? What can I do? So eventually I did the right thing, cheated on her, told her about it. But anyway, moving right along. No, I recently went to that was just a psycho. That was like a rank and file psycho ex, just a crazy ex-girlfriend. The difference between a crazy ex and your psycho ex is that was the psycho that kept you coming back. That was like your cocaine, you know, and every time you felt bad about yourself and you're like, this is the last time, it's gonna be the last, oh, I just want more, you know? Just kept you coming back. And she was like the whole deal. She had like 3 ear piercings in each ear, and like she jingled when she walked. She had bracelets, tramp stamp. Well, back then we were young, she didn't have a tramp stamp. She was a tramp stamp waiting to happen at the time. But she just, I don't know. She recently got married, and she invited me to the wedding, and I was cool with that. We stayed friends this whole time because she knew that she could call me when things were falling apart in her life, and I'd fuck her in like a hot minute. I'd just come over. She'd just snap her fingers. She'd barely put down the phone. She's like, oh shit, you're here. She did that thing too. She's like, I'm just gonna leave the door unlocked. So there. But we stayed friends. And I wasn't worried because my girlfriend was gonna meet her. I was worried because the people that spawned her were gonna be there. Her mom and sister, the two legit craziest people I've ever met in my entire life. And I've been swimming in crazy since the day I was born. These two people take the cake. The sister, have you ever met just a beautiful woman that always try to engage a grown man into a fist fight? You know, just like what happened with me. She's got my car towed, and I'm just like, I'm distraught. I don't know what to do. And she looks at me, and she's like, are you gonna cry? Are you gonna cry right now? And I'm like, I can't hit a girl. Also, I don't know if she's hiding a mean left hook. I mean, she must have fought a lot of dudes before she got to me, you know? Her preferred form of birth control was abortion. By the time I met her, she had 4 abortions. She was 22 years old. She eventually had 2 kids. Like, it was sad because she could have had 6 abortions. But in her defense, she knew that she was a preventable mistake. You know, she knew that she shouldn't have been born, and she didn't want to do that to the rest of the world, even though she did. The mom was just legit psychotic. She's got the piece of paper, you know, and now the government just pays her to stay away from society. She lives on a hill. They're like, we can't legally kill you. It's cheaper than keeping you in prison. Just, we'll give you a check, and you stay away from the human race, and we will totally call it you. That's the mom. Just fucking psycho. I'll tell you, I've been swimming in crazy my whole life. First person I ever saw naked was my cousin. I was 9 years old. And it left a mark on me because she was so hot. She was so fucking hot. 27 years old, I was 9 years old. I discovered sex when I was 7, so I've been trying to lose my virginity for 2 years by then. I was 2 years into a losing battle. And nobody tells you when you're 9 years old that you're not supposed to fuck your cousins. That's something you find out later. So at 9 years old, you don't need to be educated to know that something's wrong. She was having a manic depressive episode. She jumped in the middle of the hallway and she said, "Everybody jump in the shower with me." And I was like, if that's not consent, I don't know what is, you know? Luckily, my mom was like, "I'm gonna beat your ass." And later I had the argument with my brother. I'm like, "Well, why can't I?" They're like, he's like, "You're 9. I'm like, "That doesn't mean nothing." He's like, "She's crazy." I'm like, "Everybody's crazy. Crazy people need love too. Who are you to say who needs love?" He's like, "She's your fucking cousin." I'm like, "So, mom and dad got the same last name." He's like, "It doesn't work that way." Anyway, that's been my time. Thank you very much, everybody. You've been great.